Hello and welcome to Christopher, Illinois. Sorry, I got thrown off there because I cannot hear myself in my head right now. Sorry, I apologize. But welcome to Southern Illinois and Christopher, Illinois, home of the Christopher Bearcats. We have an exciting one in store for you here today as the Christopher Bearcats are going to be taking on the Goreville Blackcats. And I'll probably say Blackjacks like I did that one time, but we are about 8 minutes away from tip-off, and we will be back momentarily to give you some updates about the pregame, and we'll be back in just a second. Test. All right, sorry about that, folks. We had a little bit of technical difficulties there, but welcome to Christopher, Illinois. I could not hear myself, and I thought that's going to be very awkward if I go this entire game.
Talking to yourself the entire time.
And I'm listening to the fans in the crowd, and I have no idea what I'm saying, so sorry about that. But welcome to Christopher. This is a night, it's a renewed rivalry here in Christopher. The Goreville Blackcats against the Christopher Bearcats. It's been one that's been renewed for quite some time, at least the last 10 years to my knowledge, if not more. But we're about 6 minutes away from tip-off here. Full house, 62,544 in attendance. It is really warm in here.
I told you, it was just the ice on the roads. They're coming back now.
Oh, 100%.
All the fans are coming out.
And I know it's hard to tell from at home, but it's loud in here. It's a great atmosphere. The band's playing up on the stage. You couldn't ask for a better Friday night basketball game here in Southern Illinois with a packed house. And Christopher comes in this game 7-7 and 2-0 in the conference. And Goreville, number 9 right now in the state for 1A, 12-2 and 3-0 in conference play. Both of these teams right now tied for first in conference. So I know most of the Goreville fans will probably be watching on the Blackcat radio network over across from us. But for you Bearcat fans, we'll try to call this one in the most positive way possible. We're excited. And this game could go either way. You have a very, very fast, a very strong Goreville team against a Bearcat team that struggled during the Pinckneyville tournament but is wanting to bounce back. And currently they are on a 2-game winning streak. All games have been played home this week, which has been just awesome. We've been glad to come back and finally call some games for you guys because it's just been a really long winter break, it felt like.
Yes. Christopher, they're hot right now. Two commanding wins. Savita, what are we at, 19 threes?
He had,
in the past
7 and 6, so right there, but 13 for 16. He's shooting just phenomenal from long range. And that's going to be something that obviously Todd Tripp has looked at, the head coach for the Goreville Blackcats. That's one thing that he's looking at, we have got to stop this player. And it's not all about Landon Savita, of course.
Right.
It's our other guys as well. But that just means if Landon gets shut down tonight or is not hot, who's going to step up for us on the offensive side and make some
Hobbs,
plays?
Trader, DeWert, all of them. They really I think the key tonight will be getting it downloaded to work.
I 100% agree, and if we can hammer and really get in, which I expect both these teams to play man-to-man defense. We're matching up against one another. It's very equal. Both very fast teams. But regardless, that's kind of the keys or the strategies to the game that I see. Obviously, some of our younger guys are going to have to step up, and some of our guys coming off the bench are going to be probably playing a lot of minutes because this is going to be very fast, very hard basketball.
It's a very physical game. We got to see just a little tidbit off the JV game, and that alone looked like a varsity game.
Oh, my goodness. It was
how they were competing. I mean, Goreville, they were in a full court press the entire time.
Yep.
They were trying to do everything to shut them down. And, our JV guys that came out with a pretty big win there, but just the intensity off of that is going to push right over into this varsity game tonight, and it is going to be a physical one.
Couldn't agree with you more, Josh. And by the way, didn't even introduce us. I'm Luke Sager alongside Josh Bays. We've been doing this for 2 years now, and honestly want to thank the administration so much for allowing us to do this because we love doing it, and I couldn't think of a better person to bring on with me to call these games, and it's been a lot of fun for us. So we are about 3 minutes away. That's really our pregame. I don't know if I have really much else to talk about. I mean, do you have any other keys to the game you kind of want to mention on your end?
Make your free throws.
Yep. I mean,
that's been a characteristic the past 2 games here for the Bearcats. We are like 20% at the free throw line.
I agree, and that's one thing, going back, we've had a lot of home games this week. We played Monday, Wednesday. I'm sorry.
Tuesday,
I apologize.
Wednesday, yes.
Tuesday, Wednesday. Had a practice yesterday, obviously, and then back at it today. So these Bearcats, I mean, if they're feeling fatigued, they will after tonight. And a good thing they'll have a couple days of rest moving into next week. But regardless, if you want to leave out everything on the table for a good weekend, this is the game to do it. Don't worry about what's tomorrow. You got rest coming. Leave it all on the floor. And hopefully these Bearcats can get it done. I know the JV set the bar very high with that big 20-plus point win that we just saw. So we'll take a quick break, catch our breath, and we're about 2 minutes away from tip-off. And you are listening to the Bearcat Radio Network on ESPN 8 The Ocho. All righty, ladies and gentlemen, we have Jeff Wisely in the house. He is going to perform our national anthem for tonight's game.
And those freedoms that we have because of the sacrifices of the men and women in our armed forces with the playing of our national anthem. Tonight we are honored to have a special guest with us who is well respected in the professional sports world, having performed frequently for the NBA champion Milwaukee Bucks. He is the official saxophonist for the Gateway Grizzlies and the SIU Salukis. Please welcome back to CHS professional saxophonist Mr. Jeff Wisely.
All righty, what a great national anthem by Jeff. We want to thank him so much for coming in and doing that tonight.
Yeah, second time we've gotten to see him do it in action, and it is an amazing performance here live. I know it's a little bit low on your guys' TVs there, but trust me, in live, it was perfect.
Yeah, no, and we didn't even get the memo last time. He walked out. We were like, what who is this?
What's going on?
So finally this year we got the memo, and great to have him back. But here we go. The starting lineups for the Goreville Blackcats.
6-foot senior, number 12, Cole Tripp.
Cole Tripp coming off a
6'7" senior, number 22.
obviously a very scary injury at the Sesser Holiday Tournament, but he is back in action and doing quite well.
Number 23, Connor Craig.
Missed Buffington, Craig, and Green. We're going to end it off here with King for the starting lineup of the Blackcats.
Apologize there. I was kind of looking at the boys coming out. It'll also be interesting to see if the lights get turned off above the.
It is tradition. We'll see if it happens.
Which I always kind of liked it. It made you focus more as a player on the court, and you kind of tuned out the fans. And it was honestly kind of awesome.
And, you know, as you mentioned there, Luke, I'll talk about it a little bit with Cole Tripp. As you mentioned, a gruesome injury. Thankfully, he is already back and playing. And I know it's one of those tough ones to talk about, but just talking about the communities that came together on that.
Oh, yeah.
Waltonville, Goreville, Sesser there. Yeah. I mean, just seeing it was outstanding how they came together for one kid.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously a very scary situation when something gruesome happens like that, and we're just glad to see him and everybody come together and him be back on the court,
Absolutely.
And be okay.
All right, the Bearcat fans are on their feet getting ready for the Christopher Bearcat lineup.
Junior, number 3, Landon Savita.
Landon Savita.
And he's hot right now, folks.
4 to 6'2" senior, 0, Samuel Trader.
Samuel Trader.
At guard, 6'3" senior, number 1, Chase Cole.
Chase Cole.
Had a very good night Wednesday night.
Carson Hobbs.
Carson Hobbs.
And at center, 6'6" senior, number 34, Connor DeWert.
And the big man, Connor DeWert.
Both of those players need to step up big tonight.
Absolutely.
Let's see here. I predicted. Look at that. I predicted a 7:15 tip-off, and we're going to come really close to that.
Here's we have the CHS cheerleaders cheer our crowd on, getting them prepped for the night.
And we want to congratulate them as well. I know we've announced it all week, but 9th place at state out of 22 competitive teams. So great job and congratulations to those cheerleaders. It's been a while since we've had a trip up north. So
yes.
And Adria Petro being the head coach.
Right,
as
and
well.
we're not abundant in cheerleaders. They're a small core group, and they're doing phenomenal.
They are. And some of them playing dual.
Yes, basketball, everything, Scholar Bowl, you name it. These girls are in at least 3 events across the board.
And if you're maybe tuning in for the first time to maybe watch either team, we are a very small town. I always joke and say 50,000 people, but we are only a town of about 2,500. So 60,000 packed in here tonight, and we're ready to get this one started. And
Connor DeWert for the tip-off.
And 23, oh my gosh, I almost said Gage Shalacki. Connor Craig to tip this one off. Let's see who's going to win it. And Goreville will win possession and the tip-off. So here we go from Christopher. It's the Goreville Blackcats versus the Christopher Bearcats on Friday night. Right off the bat, down low to the big man. He goes up strong, and it just rims out.
Cole able to save it, get the rebound.
And that was 22 Buffington on just a short miss.
Cole speeding up court, but 24 King stuck to him like glue.
Oh, my
in
goodness.
the corner, continuing the hot streak and go to strike first blood.
He's still
Bearcats
hot.
3, Blackcats 0.
Need a good defensive stop here. But Savita right off the bat, just still with the hot hand of the night. Back down to 24. He makes a good spin move up and in. Nick King able to score first for the Goreville Blackcats.
Perfect. And what I expected here, the Blackcats are going to initiate the full court press all the way down, get them tired early, and try to strike them down.
And hopefully, just like our JV team, beat that press quickly.
Cole up top trying to find a man, and he gets it over to Hobbs, starting to drive in, goes up, no foul called, and
Loose
rebound still loose. Going to be rebounded by
23, Craig. Back over, fast transition, it's good to go. It's Nick King again. And that's one of the things we talked about. These are both very, very fast teams, so quick transitions. And there's that quick double team. We're going to look for traps.
Surprised I'm not seeing a weave coming down out of there.
And that's one thing that Coach Eric Stallman for the Bearcats might have to adjust as they see this trap as they come out. As soon as you turn your back, that other player is going to come up and try to trap you in the corner.
And we've been struggling with that all year. You know, any team, New Athens, they want to full court press us. We've been struggling. There's Carson Hobbs with good for 2.
Number 12 with a nice dribble drive, kick out back to Nick. King out.
Somehow got away with a travel.
To Cole Tripp. Cole Tripp's going to call the play here. Looks like possibly a double screen. Ready to set it back up. A little bit of confusion, it seems like. Coach Todd Tripp not happy with it, but the big man down low, he's making a move, makes a nice spin move, and he gets it up, and it's good to go after a nice toilet bowl spin. And that was Buffington scoring his first points of the night.
Savita's starting to bring it up court.
And you'll see how it's a light press, but look how the opposite guy comes over.
Yes. They start to bring it up towards that half-court line there, closing in. Savita looking, trying to get Hobbs to go up and Cole to come out.
And right now where DeWard is a dangerous spot on the court.
Yes. Hobbs going up, fighting for it.
Gets the
roll. And gonna sink another one. Bearcats 7, Blackcats 6, 4:58 left to go in the first.
Tripp heavy off the side, goes all the way in, foul call. It's gonna go against possibly Cole.
I think that's who it will be.
Yep. Oh. Looks like the batteries have died on Rasho's remote, but it's gonna go against number 1, Cole. Chase Cole, that's his first. This would be a good time to sponsor a battery company.
Duracell, you out there?
So if you own some batteries out there, maybe want to get over. Tripp shooting both free throws, and they're good to go, both of them. Full court press by the Goreville Blackcats.
Hobbs able to get it into Cole.
And this is kind of a weak press is what it is. They're trying to bait you into getting it across half court.
Yep.
And right there, able to break it. Oh, no. And that's one where Trader should have just easily went up with it. It's one of those passes you just don't need to make.
Yeah.
Turnover by the Cats, and here we go. Nick from deep downtown, he's got it. Nick King.
It's going to give the Blackcats their first lead of the night, 10-7.
Kick over.
Trying to break the press.
When you have 2 guys on you, you cannot dribble in the press. That's one thing. Spin move, no foul called. A walk should have been called. And number 23 is going to go Connor Craig. It's going to be good to go, making it 12 Blackcats, 7 Bearcats.
Give or take 7 steps to the basket.
Just a couple.
Savita having trouble.
That's what we cannot do. And, a missed dunk, and number 11 will be there to clean it up. It's going to be Zach Green. Just a lot of sloppy mess right now, and that's what Eric Stallman's trying to tell them. You cannot dribble and turn your back in this press because that secondary guy is going to come up and trap you every time. And that is something that these varsity players should be able to recognize. If you have 2 guys on you, there's a guy probably underneath the basket wide open.
Right.
So Eric Stallman and company, obviously frustration for the Bearcats early. Nothing major right now. 7-point lead for the Blackcats, 14-7 over the Bearcats. So 3:57 left to go. This was a 30-second timeout, and the Bearcats will have possession. And we'll see if that timeout changes anything on the court. Now, I can kind of see from the Bearcat players right now some kind of fatigue and some negative body motions. That they need to just relax.
Yeah.
Stuff's going to happen.
It's very early in the game, but I mean, don't get me wrong. They've also played 2 games this week. I'm not sure what the Blackcat schedule is looking like on their rescheduling, but that's tough on a player.
See it right there, boom. Got to be a little bit quicker, but they were able to break it underneath the baskets. Carson Hobbs. Foul, get in there. Nope.
I think that'll be on number 11, is it?
Yep.
Yes. That'll be Zach Green.
And that's another thing, too. We do need to have the opposite. I know one foul against each team right now, but Bearcats need to be aggressive dribbling in and getting these fouls called, which I do think Carson Hobbs has done a great job so far. Hasn't got the calls yet, but first free throw good by Carson Hobbs. I feel like I'm on the edge of my seat right now.
I think everyone's on the edge of their seat.
That's true, and it's early. It's only the first quarter. Second one up and good by Hobbs. Fast transition, trip already up and past the half-court line. Stolen ball. Landon Savita. One-on-one, one-on-two now. No.
And there's an and one.
I was going to say, they don't count that one. We're going to have a lot of angry home fans in here.
Foul was committed by Buffington.
And that's who you need to be targeting, is the big guy down low. So add a couple more, but a good possible and one three-point play for Landon Savita, just off the top of the rim, I should say. Quick over.
Down to Green in the corner, no good.
Offensive rebound by King. Out to Tripp. Tripp from downtown. It's good.
He is on fire from there. Cole, fast transition for the Bearcats, making his way downtown, stuck in the corner. Savita able to recover.
I was saying, both of us are probably going to have to stop taking score because it's happening so fast.
Cole up with a jumper. Nothing but net. 13-17. Blackcats on top. 3 minutes left to go in the first.
And already back down. King, loose ball on the court to Tripp. Tripp dribbling, loose ball. Landon Savita has it. Kicks it back out to Cole. Cole, 2-on-1.
Cole going to go up easy with it. Blocked by Buffington.
No foul called.
There's Hobbs goes up. No good. Rebounded by Buffington. As Tripp is going down court, getting it to Green in the corner.
And a foul's going to go against Trader. I couldn't see who it was there.
And that is going to be his first second team foul. Both teams, 2 fouls on the board for the quarter.
Very fast pace right now. Josh and I can't even keep score because the time I look up, Goreville or Christopher's already underneath their own basket.
I've counted 2 rebounds here, so.
Tripp to take it out of bounds, gives it up to number 31. Back over to Tripp. He dribbles in, takes a nice 8-footer off the mark, and Carson Hobbs with a rebound.
Hobbs, long pass down to Skropka. The word on the outside, trying to drive it in, running some trouble. Sprinkling around the edge. You got Trader trailing at the bottom. Big long pass down to DeWert. And a collision there, a pretty scary one, head-to-head.
And a big foul call there. We go out of bounds. Let's see who it's against.
That's number 1, Chase Cole.
Be against Nick King. It's going to be his first personal, third team foul of the quarter. Carson Hobbs to take it out of bounds for the Bearcats.
DeWert down low, trying to go up for it. Short, rebounded by Tripp. Got to make that basket.
Tripp looking for numbers up the court. He's going to take it himself, but loses the ball. Aiden Skropka able to get the turnover.
Just turnover after turnover right now. Cole finding some pressure all the way down the court. Driving in, going to pull out, get it to Aiden Skropka. Savita free in the corner, but low pass. Hobbs wanted to take that, trying to find Savita down low. Getting grabbed down low, but no call.
No foul call. They're letting him play here. This is definitely almost NBA action with the travels and the very physical, which, I mean, we can't get mad. These both teams, like we said, it's a renewed rivalry. So
we're going to want every call to go our way. It's not going to happen, you know?
I'm trying not to be biased, but this is like one of those, if you're a Packer fan, you never want the Bears to win. So.
Absolutely.
All right, here we go. Nick King to bring it up for, is it King? Yeah, Nick King to bring it up. Back over, down low, no foul. Stepped out of bounds. It's kind of an awkward pass by number 10. That was Peyton Holm. And number 15, Moore, stepped out of bounds when he caught the pass. So definitely some substitutions coming in. And I didn't get everybody's name and number, but with 1:28 left to go, some of the starters getting a breath.
Holm playing tight against Cole. Cole has the better matchup, though. Going to get it over to Savita. Finally crossing the half-court line. Back to Cole. Finds the work down low. Long skip past Aiden, luckily. And three-point by Cole, no good. Rebounded by DeWert.
Just cannot find the hole tonight. These boys are shooting good, but just not getting in. Green, air ball. Rebounded, Samuel Trader. Under a minute to go. Cole making a move on the hip.
Cole has speed on Holm. He's able to get past him. It's just the transition right there. They get caught right at the half. 38 seconds left to go in the quarter. And DeWert with a jumper flat, rebounded by Aiden Skropka, and we're going to catch a foul there. And he'll be shooting two.
I feel like I'm in slow-mo because I'm wanting the foul to occur when it happens, and it just seems like it's a little late. But number 4 will pick up his first one. It's going against Lawson Land, I believe. First free throw by Skropka, up and good.
Yeah, that would be against Lawson Land.
And like you said, free throws are huge. Right now, the Bearcats, I won't say it till after he makes it, but
3-point deficit, looking to make it 2. And he does.
Bearcats 4 for 5 from the free throw line right now.
30 seconds to go in the first.
Quick up. Oh, yep, walk. Finally got the call. 26.2 seconds left. The Bearcats have a chance to tie this one or take the lead.
We'll see some substitutions. Landon Savita and Cole and Hobbs are coming back in.
I didn't even know Gage Shalaki was in the game, or Trader.
I missed it too.
Or I'm sorry, Trevin Skropka. But here we go.
Like I said, very fast pace. Cole, good find to Aiden Skropka down low. Going to catch another foul, and he's going to be shooting for 2 once more.
Very good find, and that's exactly what you do on that press. When you have 2 guys on you, someone is open, and he was able to find the guy underneath the basket. Foul will go against number 11, that's Green, and that's his second. That is crucial for him, and he will get out of the game with 17.2. Skropka's first one up, oh, and just rims out.
You got 17.2.
Shalaki in the game, as well as Trevin. Second free throw by Aiden Skropka, up and just short
this time.
Rebounded by Trader.
Trader lost his glasses there.
Lost the ball. Nice move. Back down to Trader. Goes up strong.
Just physicality down low. Hobbs and Tripp fighting. Jump ball. Going to be possession Bearcats under the goal most likely.
So 6.3 seconds. Bearcats still, this is going to be their third time's the charm, hopefully.
Waiting for head coach Todd Tripp to get a technical foul over there. He is chewing out the official down at the baseline.
He is very hot-natured when it comes to basketball. You got to love his motivation. But
yes,
that will do it for the first quarter. Bearcats,
there's a passion.
Yeah, passion for sure. Blackcats on top, 17-15. Still anybody's ball game. We will be right back after these messages from Chester. All right, welcome back. Hopefully you enjoyed those nice commercials. Just kidding, we don't have any commercials. Bearcats down 2. Goreville will have possession to start the second. And kind of just like we anticipated, very good matchup so far tonight. Tripp will bring it up for the Blackcats. Nice little fake dribble drive. Nice move underneath the paint. Little rim out.
Craig there. Not able to finish on the mark. Rebounded by Cole.
And really, both teams are struggling in the paint right now.
I don't blame them. It is tough down there. You're not taking an easy shot.
No, not at all.
DeWard up top. Not a very usual place to see him.
Sometimes you just get flushed out. But, yeah, very
do.
fast movement by the Bearcats and a good screen.
Yeah, I was going to say they're looking for Savita around the corner to pop the 2.
They had him open.
Buffington knows DeWard's not going to take that 3-point shot. Hobbs drives in. Jumper going to be short. I'm not sure if
loose ball on the
court.
court.
There. Cole able to recover it.
Nice find.
Good find to Hobbs. I was going to say that was kicking out of bounds by the Blackcats. Cole Tripp.
Honestly surprised they didn't call that dead, but I guess if it rolls out of bounds, I guess. But it's good they made the right call there. It was off Tripp. Back over, a little handoff here. No, it's a fake.
DeWard down low.
Yeah, I was going to say,
I'm waiting for a foul here.
They're going to call it on the floor because really he had no chance. If he would have jumped there, it probably would have ended disastrous.
There was no chance of that ball going in.
Regardless, it's a foul, and that's exactly what we need right now. So that's going to go against number 22. That's going to be his second, and that's going to be Buffington.
And
so
we're
right now,
see him get sat out by.
Yep. And Bearcats need to take advantage of this. They need to keep pounding in the paint here.
Buffington is a force down low. We've already seen him block 2 shots, no problem.
But just in general, and right there, that good drive, and that's exactly what needs to happen. No foul called there, but he was able to get it. That's going to be Connor DeWart scoring his first points of the game. 6:40 left to go. We're all tied at 17. A nice three-pointer here by Green. No good off the, I think it's Green.
I thought Cole Tripp was about to steal that one. He's got some speed to him. We were able to get it.
But a quick shot by King and just not there off the mark.
Savita faking the 3. Cole.
There you go.
Just a little hesitation. DeWart with the jumper, going to bounce out. Tripp with the rebound. Hobbs struggling to get back up there.
Quick shot by number 31, and it is rimmed out. Rebounded by 24 Green. He gets blocked, and it's got Cole written all over it.
Cole going to take it easy, come back up the court, slow the pace down here a little bit.
Here comes the heavy pressure.
Hobbs free, finds DeWart. Stropka down low, and no out of bounds, surprisingly. Saved there by number 11.
Tripp wide open
Green.
underneath the basket. Heads up to good to go.
And that is going to get the Blackcats the lead once again, 5:40.
Just a lot going on here in the last 15 seconds. Here's that full court press.
Just some sloppy, tough basketball. Green trying to come in, fly up and with a trap.
And that's another thing, too. Those, there you go, good find.
Hobbs, a wide layup there. Stolen by Cole on his way back. Loose ball. Hobbs going to let it go out of bounds, set it up.
I thought for sure Hobbs was going to have a wide open 2-pointer on that. But
yes, Blackcats able, stick your arms out if anything.
I tell you what, I'm out of breath calling this game. I can't imagine these kiddos on the court.
Can of corn, Diet Coke, I'll be fine. Cole inbounding to work, going to pass it back off to Cole with a corner 3.
Yes!
And money. Bringing Bearcats to the lead, 2019. 5:10 left to go in the half. King up high, guarded by Trader.
King passes it off. Honestly, a little push off there, not giving the call. Back over to Tripp. Tripp on the right
section
side.
Getting loud, love to hear it.
And that's what you want. You want your student section. Kick pass over to King. King looking down low, has nobody. Takes it himself, goes baseline, kicks out, 3-point basket, no good.
Rebounded by King under the basket, going to settle for 2.
And that's what you can't have happen.
Bringing it back. Cole going to inbound it for the Bearcats, gets it to Savita, back off to Cole.
There's nothing more frustrating when you work your butt off on the defensive side and the offense continues to get a free basket off you. 3 guys, it's 3-on-2, and the Bearcats letting them catch back up, and we'll see what the play is going to be called.
DeWart flashing down low, nice screen. Cole up top. Finds Savita in the corner. Cole starts to drive in, has a screen going, no good. Now DeWart, nice spin, up and good for 2.
What a move by Connor DeWart. That spin move was so big it might end up on ESPN Top 10 tonight, folks. Tripp at the top of the key, waiting for the play call from his dad.
Cole with heavy pressure against him, not letting him get away free.
Back out to King in the corner, down low. 23 makes a move, block shot, and a foul called. Unbelievable.
Oh, ball.
A very, very questionable call here. The entire Christopher bench knew it was a block, and just a tough call, and it will go against Connor DeWard. It will be his first one. Wow, number 23, this is going to be Connor Craig, first one up and good. You know, they always say the ball never lies, and right there it goes to show you. Number 11 comes out, that's going to be Green. Number 10 will come in for him, that's Holm.
Craig looking for the tie.
And he gets it to go.
Gets it. 3:39 left to go in the half. Tied up as we see the full court press ensue. You see him come up, start the trap, get it over to Savita.
Now.
Yep, and pop it to Trevin down low.
Down
Trader.
Oh, man, he just missed him. Connor DeWart wide open. That's what. Nice.
Hold good from 20 feet. Yeah, you know, you're talking about it. You got to break that press there. Like you said, if you have two guys on you down here, someone's open under the basket, and it has to be very quick.
Yes. Tripp waiting for the call. It's a double screen in the corner. Back over to Tripp. He's got an easy layup. Not really. And going to call a foul and an and one as it will go against Trevin Skropka. And Eric Stahlman will have a talk with him. So Tripp will have a possible and one.
You know, I always hated those conversations. You coming back to the coach, you're like, you know what you did? I'm like, yes, I know what I did. I wasn't meant to do it. I'm sorry.
And you're about to get chewed out even more. You're like, gosh dang it. Here we go.
Those are the words any coach hates. I know.
But it's one of those heat of the moment. You only have so much to react to.
Savita breaking that press, get it to Trader over to Cole.
And honestly, I would have liked to see Savita take that all the way on that.
Trevin should have taken it.
2:40 left to go in this one.
Savita, deep downfield, no good, rebounded by
King. King bringing it up. He wants to take it, kick out to Tripp. Tripp, back out to King. King with the 90-footer. It's good.
Going to extend their lead, 28-24, 2:22.
Cole wanting to try and slow things down.
We have a timeout here by Eric Stahlman. And it is going to be a full timeout. I don't know about you, Luke. I'm going to take a little break here.
Yeah, no, we're going to catch our breath real quick. Bearcats down 4, 24-28, 2:12 left to go. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to Bearcat Arena. 2:12 left to go until halftime, and boy, do we have a good one for you in store here. Bearcats down 4. Bearcats with possession.
Apologize, the camera zoomed in a little bit. We had Savita and Cole down here. And Trevin in the corner, and just out, rebounded by King as he makes his way down court for the Blackcats. Loses the ball.
Should have been a double dribble. Kick out, intercepted. Savita one-on-one against Tripp behind the back, goes up.
No foul called.
Ball stripped to 23 Green. Should be a charge. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry. Wow.
Trying to understand what's going on here.
Very textbook, yeah. Anyway, Bearcats with the ball. Questionable call on the other end.
Nonetheless, Cole up top finds DeWert in the middle, looking Trader down low. Trevin gets it in the corner, see if he can redeem, no good.
Get in there.
Savita with the rebound.
Good, Connor DeWart up, good.
And good for 2. It was a thankfully nice tip by Trader there to get it to Savita over in the corner.
Tripp brings it up, 1:10 left to go. He's wanting to get King in the corner over here. It looks like a top ball screen. Going to need help off the right-hand side. Kick out to King, set left wide open, and a rebounded by Trevin Stropka.
And it looks like the Blackcats are going to back off a little bit. 51 seconds left to go in this half.
Nice
Cole finds Trevin
pass.
in the corner. DeWert up high, gets
Nice.
Trader down low, up and good for another 2. Cutting into that
execution.
Blackcat lead.
Great execution. That's exactly how you do it. Down to 2-point game here.
Blackcats are going to draw as much time as they can to take the last shot here.
Under 30 left to go. Cole doing a good job of keeping Tripp contained at the top right, left corner. And honestly, I'd almost keep him there. Stay on your toes. 15 seconds left to go until halftime.
Play tight against them. Play tight against them. You've got speed.
Here comes the play call. It's a screen.
Loose ball on the court.
Get on it.
Popped out. Cole's got it. Taking it down court here for the Bearcats. 1 man to beat. Pushed in the back by Cole. Intentional foul there.
And with 1.6 seconds left, I'm surprised it wasn't an intentional foul called. An absolute push there.
Either way, Cole is going to be shooting for 2, trying to tie it up. 1.6 seconds to go in this half. It looks like we're going to have an official meeting here.
It looks like this will be an intentional foul called.
There we go. That's what I was waiting for.
So that is going to be an automatic get the ball back. So it's like a technical, but not really. So an intentional foul called. And it looks like Todd Tripp really giving it to the ref right now. First free throw up, no good by Cole.
Good.
Now, do remember here, Bearcats will get possession after this, and they have 1.6 seconds left.
Second one, good to go.
So 1-point ball game, 1.6 seconds left. The ball will be right here at the half-court mark. And Coach Stahl, actually, no, they're going to have it underneath the basket now.
Tough play, 1.6.
Going to have to be probably to DeWart here for a little tip. You got enough time for a dribble.
Shoot.
Just off the mark, but that's fine. Hey, that's a great halftime score for the Bearcats. As the fans are up, that was an exciting ending. 29-30, Bearcats down by 1. What an impressive halftime score.
I know, craziness as we expected, and I imagine the second half is only going to get worse.
And obviously, some questionable calls from the referees. Obviously, I mean, it's just something that, you know.
But just we have a different vantage point.
We do,
and,
we do.
Again, bias, which good thing they don't have as an official, you know.
But, hey, we're excited. Tell you what, we're going to tally up some scores here, but we are excited to call this second half, and we will be back to call it roughly here in about 10 minutes. So thank you for having us right now, and we'll be back here momentarily. All right, welcome back. Sorry about that. Had some technical difficulties, but Bearcats to have possession to start the third period.
Schrader up top, finds Savita, gonna shoot the three, and it rolls in.
Whoa! That's a good way to start the second half. Bearcats up by 2.
Cole providing some pressure against Tripp.
Back over, King at the top of the court. Back over to number 11, I believe that's Green.
Yes.
He dribbles down. Back over to 23. Tripp from downtown, 90-footer if anything. Loose ball on the court.
A little bit of jersey pull. Buffington going to take the jumper himself.
In and
rims out, rebounded by Craig.
Disagree with the call there, but that's just from our vantage point.
And that's going to be Hobbs, his first team foul of the quarter.
Underneath the basket.
Finds Buffington. See if he'll do a spin move here.
I don't know if he can beat DeWart's earlier, but we got to get a rebound, folks. Here we go.
Savita able to catch it.
2-point lead will stay in favor of the Bearcats right now. Schrader down to Connor DeWart in the corner.
Finds Hobbs. Going to be a two-pointer. Just
nice
out.
Nice job, Schrader. Got an elbow to the face.
But a missed pass to Savita into Green's hands. Savita's going to pick up his first foul. Bearcats already on the second team foul of the quarter, 6:40 to go in the third.
Yeah, I don't know how much more Todd Tripp has left in chewing out the referees on this one. I feel like we'll have a technical here in the second half.
I can foresee a technical in the future.
King down to...
Nice pass, nice find to King. Or to...
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, King.
It was Buffington to King, and it was just a beautiful backdoor cut.
Cole having some trouble getting up court. King guarding him. Savita finds DeWart here on the near side.
Goreville fan base not happy with the push-off, but it could be called either way.
DeWart up top. Faking the handoff to Savita. Finds Hobbs back up at the top of the key as he starts to drive in. See if he's going to take it. Kicks it out to Cole. Long three. Just off the mark. Rebounded by Buffington.
Buffington outlet out. Trying to find number
Craig
23.
Driving in.
And a foul call. It's going to be a blocking call. And it's going to go against... We're going to wait on the call.
See, that was tough. Trader was in the right position, but I think Cole...
It's going to go against number 5, Carson Hobbs.
Take it back. I guess it was Hobbs that was there.
From our vantage point, it did look a little different. Obviously, the fan's not happy with it. Number 23 will get his first free throw, and it's good. It's Connor Craig.
I was going to say, if Hobbs were to pull himself out of that mix, Trader had it all the way to get the charge.
It's just kind of those ones where they're both right there, so
yeah.
It's whatever vantage point the referee has, and obviously he just didn't have Hobbs in his vantage point. Craig with another one here. It is up, and it's good. So Goreville will take a 2-point lead over the Bearcats with 5:45 left to go in the third.
Cole against King. Making his way up court.
And up.
Gets across the half-court line, finds Trader. Trader fakes the three, starts to drive in, going to kick it out to an outlet. As Cole goes up, no foul, hand on the elbow. It's a little bit wild. Buffington gets the rebound, though. And he is out-rebounding everyone.
And a charge finally called for the Bearcats. And it's going to go against Tripp. So Tripp will pick up his first one, I believe.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me take a look. Yep, that'll be his first.
So Savita to bring it up for the Bearcats.
Yeah, just kidding. The board has it at 2, so.
Well, the board does have 2. He must have missed one. We'll keep an eye on that.
Trader up on the far side. Savita down on the near side corner.
Wow.
Spins around, drains it in.
It was even tipped.
35-34.
It was even tipped, and it still went in. I think it actually helped it. So, yeah.
Screen up high by Buffington.
Take another
Switch
charge.
off. Loose ball. Recovered by Trader.
Here we go. You can hear the crowd's excitement.
See a timeout, I imagine, if we make this. A quick pass to DeWart.
No foul called. Wow. They're letting him say aggressive. Tripp coming back behind the back. Outlet.
Green.
Three-point basket, Zach Green.
Wow, and it's good to go. And I just lost my page.
Cole trying to get Savita to come up. He does. And they're going to walk it up together, start weaving. There we go.
Trying to say, I would have a fast outlet right now and try to get somebody to come up and just try to slow this game down just a tad bit.
Savita, long, deep three.
Yes!
And still good.
Yes! You
That was
can't
from
stop it.
another zip code, and he still made it.
You cannot stop. That was from the volleyball line, folks. So we have a three-point contest, obviously, ongoing right now. And Green wants it back. He said, I want it. And now the switch, Landon Savita on trip. King at the top of the key.
Aiden Skropka guarding King.
Loose ball.
Cole able to poke it out.
Look out behind you.
Yep, in trouble behind. Going to remain Bearcat basketball.
That's
under
fine.
the basket. I was waiting for a timeout here. I believe we do have one by the Blackcats.
And it will be a
30 seconds here.
Wow.
You see the energy from these Bearcats is starting to come out.
We're barely 4 minutes into this.
I told you it's going to get crazier as the time ticks down here.
Like I said, I don't have enough water to get me through this, so I guess the molecules from inside the stadium is what I'm going to have. Bearcats, obviously a three-point showdown ongoing between Green and King and then Savita. So as soon as they hit one, Savita says, hold on, let me show you something real quick.
Yeah.
And he hits it right back. So
I have some experience in this.
I mean, at this point, Landon Savita is averaging 5 threes a game. He's already got 4.
And surprisingly, no one's really in foul trouble. I mean, Hobbs has 2, and we have a couple sprinkle Blackcats, Green, Tripp, Buffington with 2.
Here we go. Savita take it out of bounds. The handoff. He's going to shoot it. Why not? And it's
in the corner, and another one to go.
They're going to have to get the entire Goreville bench on Landon Savita. I mean, they can't stop him.
Tripp calling out the play for his Blackcats.
Good defense by Landon Savita.
Craig up top.
Craig to Tripp. Tripp down low to Buffington. Buffington backdoor. Good
Again.
defense, but just there. Tripp was able to get it to go.
Buffington not making the moves himself, but he is definitely getting the assist tonight. Great passes, great little hooks there.
And really, I'm surprised no foul call. He's got it all over him, and they still continue to go at it. And like I said, this is when other players for the Bearcats need to step up. They're playing 4 guys right now on Landon Savita, and no foul called there either.
Shredder up top. Looking to drive in, pass
All the
off
way.
DeWart. Go ahead and send it, DeWart.
Someone needs to just drive in on these guys, and we got to start getting the foul calls. And they're going to call an offensive foul. Aiden Skropka. I didn't get to see it.
I know, my eyes were focused down here on the near side.
So Aiden Skropka, we missed it. Obviously, something that the referee saw, and it looked to be a push-off. So
Yeah.
could have been around the screen area. I'm not for sure, but regardless, Blackcat basketball, Bearcats up 2.
Craig trying to set the screen. We're going to have a switch off. Just kidding, no switch off.
3-point basket by Green. In and out.
Rebound by Hobbs. There's
And
going to be a jump ball. Possession Blackcats.
Jump ball, overnight possession, Goreville.
I mean, that ball literally went in and rimmed out. And that seems to be, I don't know if they're just off a little bit, but we had a lot down here that were
Yes.
going in and out too. So Tripp to take it out of bounds. King back in the ball game. He does have 2 fouls, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe that's who I screwed up on. I put him down for 2. He might actually have 1. So Tripp calling out the play. The student section here to our right, fired up, on off. Kicks it down to Huffington. Block shot.
Gets his own rebound.
Got it to go again, though. And that's Buffington's 4th point of the game, so they've done a good job containing him. But really, it's been King and Tripp that's been really killing the Bearcats right now.
I mean, I'm doing a horrendous job of keeping rebounds, but I mean, he's already at 5 there. Savita up top finds Aiden Skropka on the far side. Cole with the 20-footer. Not going to be able to make it.
Oh, and a horrible call. Absolutely horrible call. both guys going up for the rebound, and they call a holding call on Savita. Don't like that at all, especially how this game's been going. Tied up ball game, 41-41, and I do believe that is going to be in the double bonus.
Yes.
So with that foul against Savita, that is going to put, it should have been Huffington or Buffington to the line.
Yes, it'll be Buffington to the line. But yeah, like you said, we're already in the double bonus here for the Bearcats. Blackcats nowhere near double bonus.
So Landon Savita, I guess I missed taking fouls because I don't have him for any. So first one up and good.
Drains it. Going to give the Blackcats the lead, 42-41, 127 to go in the third. Second one up and good. Making the lead to 2 for the Blackcats. Cole inbound Savita. We're going to pass it back off. See if we get some of that weaving action happening again. Doesn't look like it.
1:20 left to go. Not the play. Yeah, I was going to say, get to the middle of the court. Pass off to DeWart. Looking for somebody. Good dribble drive.
Very fast pace, trying to drive in. Good by Hobbs, not able to finish.
Transition. Ooh. Thought he dribbled. Here we go.
I was too busy looking down on Buffington, but just by the sequence of events it did.
King, loose ball, got it back. Back over to Tripp. Tripp's going to set it up at the top. Screen on the left side. Back over. 31. Deep. Got it.
We're going to extend the lead, 46-41. 5 points with 30 seconds.
That was Garrett Church. 30 seconds left to go.
Got Cole or Tripp trying to, Coach Tripp trying to frazzle the kids here.
Bearcats all the way, DeWart. Finally.
And we're going to see the third foul by Buffington.
And finally getting some action called here because it is just a crazy. Both fan bases going at it. Student section alive and well down here.
Very much. They are all on their feet. They're getting loud. It's the revitalization. And I guess our camera is frozen up a little bit here.
We're going to call it for you. Cole takes it in. A foul called. 6.8 seconds left. Hang on 1 second. Little technical difficulties every time it kind of does that. Oh. So hang on tight with us for a second. The camera actually just died on us. First free throw by Cole is good. So that makes it 42-46. Cole with 1 shot left.
Cole preparing to do his second free throw.
Okay, we are back. First free.
No good, rebounded by Tripp as he makes his way flying down court to Craig. Blocked shot by Aiden Straka.
Nice.
Going to remain Blackcat basketball, but an excellent move by Aiden.
For some reason, our camera died on us. We apologize for that. 1.4 seconds left. Bearcats down 4. Goreville with the ball. No good.
No good at the buzzer.
So we apologize about that, but that will conclude the third quarter. 8 minutes to decide this one. Blackcats 46, Bearcats 42. We'll catch our breath real quick and try to figure out what's going on with the camera, and we'll be back to call the fourth quarter very shortly. All right, welcome back. 8 minutes. That's what's left in this ball game to decide who is going to be undefeated in the Black Diamond and who's going to take their first L.
And I just want to also recognize, I forgot to do it at half here, we got the CHS band in the house providing live music here for us. Played all half, playing between intermissions, and they are sounding phenomenal.
So here we go, Bearcats to keep possession, or to start possession. For the
Skropka back in the game.
And if you can't believe tensions are high, well then come on down here to the stadium because they are high. Shot missed by Cole, rebounded by King, and King pushes up the court. He's got numbers.
Finds Craig down low, looking to go up for it.
Craig gets it.
Surprised Bearcats, we almost got a little bit of a foul there. I saw Dwart really reaching in hard.
Yeah, surprised there wasn't a call there after everything, but let them play.
Green playing tight against Savita. Really all the Blackcats playing tight against the Bearcats. They're quick enough to recover. They don't need to get in space. Trevin going up for it.
Got it.
Gonna make it. Able to get around Buffington.
Trevin with a great pump fake and a drive into the paint for 2. Tripp, back to Tripp. Goes to Huffington. Buffington drives in. Could have called a walk, and they're going to call a foul instead. It's going to go against Landon Savita.
I saw Cole with his arm around him, but I guess it will be Savita.
Landon Savita came in hot. That's his 3rd foul. He just has to be careful. He won't have a seat, obviously.
Buffington's already made 2. See if he can make it 3.
I keep wanting to say Huffington. I don't know why, but it is Buffington, and he's done really good free throw-wise tonight.
Yes.
So
I mean, he's free throws, excellent. Rebounding, excellent. Block shots, excellent. I mean, what else can he say?
This could make him his 8th point of the night. He's got 7.
Haven't seen him make too many baskets down low, and we just gave him the announcer jinx.
Works out for us because we are down 5 with 6:30 left to go, and Cole's going to have to be careful of that push-off. I know the refs have been talking, so.
Hobbs up top, starts to drive in, going to go around town, trying to find an outlet. He finds Dwart.
There you go, take him all the way. And right now, Landon Savita is just going to, I mean, they're just staying on him.
Just intense pressure here by this Blackcat defense.
Yep, that's fine. We'll take it. Foul on the floor called. Let's see who it's going to go against. I think it's going to go against Tripp, and it does. So that'll be his 3rd? Yep.
I think his 3rd, yes.
So everybody's starting to get in foul trouble. As kind of figured this would be a physical game, and as we get towards the 4th quarter, it has been. Savita to take it out.
Buffington, and it is going to be Blackcat basketball. That bounced right off Savita's shoulder, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was just kind of clear as day. And here we go. King to take it out of bounds, and Tripp will walk this one up. We are 6 minutes away. Bearcats are down 5. Really needed that possession there for the Bearcats. King in the right corner, looking for a double screen, coming off back over to Tripp. Tripp looking for number 11, Green. Back over to Craig, yep, thank you. Back over to Green, to Tripp, to King. King looking down
around the edge.
Bearcats doing a solid job at defense right now. Need to keep it. 50-50 ball does not go his way. Green up, no good. Needs the rebound, and we got it. Trevin. Good defensive stand here for the Bearcats. Transition, Trevin.
Slowing it down, letting the offense get set up over here. Savita up top, driving in. Nice pass to Cole as Cole goes up. Good for 2. Cutting into that lead to 3 now for the Blackcats.
Timeout, Bearcats. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Thank you, Rasho, for beating me to it. Wow.
And let these boys catch their breath.
My goodness, I'm telling you, you can tell just by looking at them on the sidelines, right? On the sidelines, but yeah, sidelines, whatever. Yes. On the sidelines that they are tired, and I don't blame them one bit, but just like we talked about, leave it all out on the floor. You got 5 minutes left. You have a beautiful weekend to relax, catch your breath, do whatever.
Absolutely.
But my goodness, that possession was big there. Cuts it down to a one-possession game for the Bearcats. Great defensive stop here on this end. And Bearcats just need to keep doing it. Score, stop, score, the famous words of Eric Stallman. And we are just about 5 minutes away from claiming who's going to take this one. In February, the Bearcats will travel to Goreville, so another exciting atmosphere for sure.
A very tough presence there every time you play at Goreville.
King to take it out of bounds, and Tripp will bring it up nice and slow as he gives out a call to King. Both wings in the corner. Big guy sets up underneath the basket. A little handoff back over to Craig. Craig dribbles in over to Green. Green to King.
Weaving, trying to get someone on that three.
Yep, just a nice little dribble drive, and it's a little handoff with a little back screen that you can put into it. But good, solid defense once again by the Bearcats. Spreading out the entire court, everyone on all four corners.
And this is where I wish the shot clock timer
was
already in place, because Goreville's going to squeeze all that time off the clock.
Great move by King. And I think that was a design play where you spread everyone out and you're really just one-on-one with your opponent.
As I said, great layup there by King, almost making it a dunk.
Every dribble, every second that clicks off the clock, very important and crucial. Come on, Connor DeWart. Yes.
Good, I believe that is a two-pointer.
Yes, it was. 3-point ball game. Tripp, quick down the court. Spread out once again. Going to need some help. Take a charge. No foul and no charge called. Tripp will take the points on that one.
It's going to be a 5-point game. 3:40 left to go.
Oh, man. That was a total flop. Absolute total flop. So a turnover for the Bearcats. It is back to a 5-point ball game right now. And Cole picks up his, I believe that was his first foul. No, it's
I think so. I haven't seen his
second
name on
one
the board.
actually. I'm sorry. But here we go. Tripp, design play underneath the basket. Craig was open for a hot second. Makes a move on Carson Hobbs.
Try to find spin.
And a walk called. Yes, we got it. So back-to-back turnovers will lead to a Bearcat possession. And like I said, pretty much every possession crucial at this moment. But a 5-point game with 3:27, still anybody's ball game.
Gonna switch out Haas for Cole to inbound it for the Bearcats.
And, well, I thought Landon Savita would take it up, but it's going to go back to Cole.
Cole, again, intense pressure by King.
Much
Cole trying to find an opening.
See, and he's just flopping, and that's really frustrating. Okay, good. Foul and a shooting foul. Holt wishing it would have rolled in, but hey, we'll take the free throws. That'll go against King. That'll be his second, which really at this point, I don't think anyone has 4, so it's a free-for-all.
Yes.
Carson Hobbs with major free throws right here. Got to have both of them to make it a one-possession game. Fan section up, and the first one missed.
I was going to say he's been hot all night. I didn't want to say it to jinx it.
And you know, this is when it comes down to this. You have all your energy left out on the court. You're down to your last sweat, and you got to throw up free throws. That's the hardest thing to do.
As you said, free throws are easy when you're fresh off the bench.
Oh, yeah.
Not as much when you played 32 minutes in a game.
So 4-point game. I guess you'd call it a one-possession game if you get the and 1-3, but we're going to call it 2-possession because it's pretty rare. King to bring it up, looking to Tripp. Tripp's got one-on-one with Trader, which isn't really a mismatch because Trader's pretty good on defense. I actually like this matchup right now. Back over to King. Back over to Tripp. Back over to Craig. Craig to pass it out.
Falling behind a little bit.
And I kind of got both eyes on Trips here. I got Trips'
Yes.
son and Trips the coach because he is really jawing at the ref. And I'm just waiting for this technical to happen. Back over to Green, to Craig, and they're really just trying to milk this clock.
Yeah, they're taking about 30 seconds, 40 seconds so far off.
And that's what they're going to try and do.
Yeah, 2 minutes here.
And you might want to start thinking about fouling. And Cole intentionally did it, but no foul was called. And we're telling them to foul. Eric Stallman obliterated right now. We finally get one. No one could hear it, their own coach. So 2 more fouls to give. All right, I guess 1 more. I apologize. Well, it's 2 more fouls.
Yeah.
2 more fouls to give. Under 2 to go. Obviously, you don't want to foul Trip.
Cole losing his feet.
Back over to, is that Huffington down there? It's Craig. Craig goes up, he misses it. Oh, no. Worst case scenario for the Bearcats as
seen it coming.
When you go up for one of those fouls, you have got to make sure that ball does not get above the shoulders because if you're going to foul, you might as well get your foul.
Right.
Buffington will have his possible and-1 play, but that is detrimental to the Bearcats as it now makes it a 6-point ball game, possible 7, pending the free throw.
And at this point, it's a very hard comeback just because of the time expenditure that you can have on your side of the court.
Regardless of how this game ends, very proud of this Bearcat team right now. They have left it all out on the court. This is a very high-powered, a very well Goreville Blackcat team right now, who is ranked 9th in the state, if not better by now. I haven't really looked at the polls. But them and Waltonville, that's going to be a good game this year, wherever they get up in the tournament. So, obviously, Bearcats, this is their first time this year playing them. They'll have to go to their house and play, but hey, what a great game so far. Hopefully, it's not over. It's anybody's ball game still, but it's just very difficult.
Absolutely.
Especially making this a 7-point ball game.
I think there may have been a drink spilled or something down at the court. They were pausing.
And we got the thumbs up from the referees and our principal, Mr. Savita, and we are good to go. So Buffington to make this a 7-point ball game with 1:37 left, and he does.
Good to go again. I don't think he's missed from the free throw line, has he?
1. He had 1 miss. He's 5 for 6 for the night.
Savita speeding up court against Green. We find Cole. We'll swap here to Trader on the far side. We're doing our own weave 3-pointer, and it was a little bit strong.
Good.
Rebounded by DeWert. Goes up. Going to save it. Good for 2.
So I say that's a big 2 points. Didn't need the 3, but back down to 5 now. Like I said, it's going to be the free throws.
Yes.
And if we can get a turnover and a score, that makes it pretty interesting as well. So like I said, not over yet. Very big score by the Bearcats, and I believe it's a minute timeout it is. So we'll take a quick break so we can catch our breath because I got a feeling the next minute 19 seconds is going to be pretty long. So we'll be right back. And there's our second horn. We are ready for play. It's going to be Goreville out of bounds, their ball. Minute 19 left to go. Bearcats down 5. A big turnover here would be nice, so you're going to obviously see full court pressure by the Bearcats here.
I'll say again, if they get to their side of the court, they can milk the clock as long as they want. The next foul we give, they're shooting. But at this point, you have to foul no matter what.
Yep. And
you just have to.
That's what Carson Hobbs does, and that will be his 3rd, I believe, unless I missed one.
It's his third
I believe
personal.
that is his third.
Yay. I don't know how I missed trips earlier. I must have, obviously it was going so fast, I could have
Yes.
missed a lot. So it's probably why I didn't even tally up the points so far.
That's what we were saying earlier. We need a full-time statistician up here.
Green, first one up and good. Like I said, every free throw now is huge for the Goreville Blackcats.
Bearcats number 1, Chase Cole. Number 3, Landon Savino.
2-possession game right now. Would make it very interesting if he misses this free throw. Second one up and good, making it a 7-point ball game once again. Bearcats will now have to start looking for the 3 ball.
Cole finding himself some trouble, finds an outlet to Savita, trapped in the corner here.
And a foul called.
And there we go.
And that's going to go against, I believe, King. That'll be
His third personal,
third.
I was afraid I was about to see the thumbs up.
Yeah, we
jump ball
couldn't
signal.
obviously see because of the student section, but Carson Hobbs will take this one out of bounds. Bearcats in a box formation. I would look to get this to Savita, but either way, unbelievable. Unbelievable.
He can sell it well.
his third personal.
Is what it is at this point. 60 seconds to go, 7-point ball game. I guess he saved it up in his pocket for the last. Almost feel like the Minnesota Vikings commentators right now. just the way we've called this game. Trip to take it out of bounds. Can the Bearcats get the ball back?
Try to poke that thing out.
Let's
If
hope
not,
we get
foul.
Yeah, I was going to say, got to still foul because, I mean,
Yeah.
unless we get to 10, I still think we should try our best.
Full trip should give him a bonus.
So 55.1. I don't even know who that foul's against. Trader?
I believe it's Trader.
His third. First one's up and good by Tripp, which is who you really don't want to foul during this time. But
That's what I was going to say, but really, all the Blackcats are shooting well from the free
They
throw
are,
line.
they
so
are.
It's dangerous no matter who you're fouling.
yeah, and typically your big guy typically
Yeah,
don't shoot
it's
too well.
typically a
He's
little bit
shooting
off.
90%. So
Yeah,
Tripp, the second one up and good.
that's why I'm saying Buffington's having a night tonight. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's hitting double-double just off assist and free throws there.
I was going to say, if I'm is that a three-pointer by DeWart? Wow, it's the first one I've seen him. Back over to Tripp. 30 seconds left, and the foul called. So 51-60. These free throws should do it.
Say if he makes these, I imagine the dogs will be called off. Bearcats will concede.
And Chase Cole just fouled out of the game.
Played his heart out.
So good for him. What a game. Like I said, they gave it all they got out there tonight.
Yeah, I
said-
can only imagine playing 3 games in a week and still playing at that high level they're
Yeah.
playing at
And
to compete with a team like this.
And honestly, this loss, not a bad loss at all. Like I said, they competed very hard tonight, and I look for them to try to have redemption, of course, at their place come in February. A lot of season left to play here for the Bearcats.
See a little bit of a weave there. Savita coming up.
Just shoot it.
Gonna drive in, get around, no good. Ball still loose on the court. And we had Coach Solomon trying to yell, don't foul, don't foul.
That's
A
all
little
right.
bit too
Kind of
late.
hard to see.
34, Hunter
Yeah.
DeWart, his second
The
personal.
word's back was against him. He wasn't able to see the call.
So, commanding conference lead for the Goreville Blackcats. They will go to 4-0. Christopher will drop to 7-2 2-1 in the conference, and then 7-8 overall. As I try and find out when our next game is, because I don't even have that in front of me. But I don't think we're home for a little bit.
We'll just play it by ear, you know. Second one for King. Up and good. See if we can just get a quick bucket down here. Hobbs up and out.
And that'll do it here from Christopher. What a game by these Christopher Bearcats, but sadly,
Blackcats still had to get across court here.
as we say, the Goreville Blackcats will take this one. In the end, your final score here from Christopher: Blackcats 64, your Bearcats 51. What a great game. hopefully these Bearcats don't get their heads down, because this is, like I said, very well Blackcat team right now, who is, like I said, probably going to make a run in the postseason.
Absolutely.
But they're a very dangerous team right now.
They have some good pairings looking their way. I mean, I could see them making a big run Final Four, if not, to the ship.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%. So the next game, we're in the Johnson City Midwinter Tournament. That's where we're going next.
Oh, yes.
So
yes.
I I forgot about that. So the Christopher Bearcats will travel for the Midwinter and go to Johnson City, and they will play Anna Jonesboro the 21st at 6 p.m. And then they will play DuQuoin on the 23rd, and Johnson City on the 24th, and then El Dorado on the 25th. So I guess it's already a set schedule. I didn't know. I thought it maybe be a tournament, but that's what I got right here. So Anna Jonesboro, DuQuoin, Johnson City, and El Dorado. So hopefully these boys get a good rest, because they are playing every day next week. So like I said, just have a good weekend and try to get some rest. But
I'm saying, if you want to capture that there, I'm pretty positive at Johnson City they're going to be on the NFHS network there.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
It does require a subscription to purchase. But if you want to see the boys play, you can't make it in attendance, go ahead, subscribe, and you should be able to see them there.
And that's kind of one of the things that Josh and I, that's why we don't travel, because most schools do have the NFHA network, so we can't broadcast, and that's what sucks. But really any games, I don't know if Goreville does it. Maybe that'll be one we can maybe travel to. Who knows? But regardless, thank you guys so much for joining our broadcast, and we hope to see you next time, which our next home game, I think, is against Trico on the 4th.
Yeah, we had that rescheduled, and we didn't write it down this time.
But we also play the
it.
5th, and that's at Johnson City. We'll have to look at the schedule. But anyway, we'll be back in February to wrap things up. But thank you so much for joining our broadcast, and we wish you the best. And have a great weekend for all of you out there. So
Absolutely.
From Luke and Josh, thank you so much to the Christopher administration for letting us broadcast, and we'll see you here in February. Good night, everybody.